Hello darlings, for today's video I'll be creating a rosy look featuring the Beauty Cor-de-Rosa collection. To start, I'm filling in my brows with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5, which is my favorite brow product of all time. Next, I'm cleaning up the lower edge of the brow with the Plouise base in 0.5, which really helps to define and sharpen the brow shape. After that, I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow in 4.5 and the 24-hour brow setter to add some dimension and set the brows in place. Now I'm priming my eyelids with the Plouise base. After tapping the base on until it's smooth, I'm starting to apply eyeshadow with the Beauty Cor-de-Rosa Palette. The first shade I'm picking up is called Shakespeare, which is a matte maroon shade, and I'm applying that to my crease, going from the outer corner of my eye all the way to the inner corner. I'm first tapping that on using the Morphe M506 brush to achieve a good color payoff. Then I'm starting to swipe my brush back and forth and in small circular motions to blend the edge a little bit before going in with the following shades. Next, I'm dipping my brush into the soft pomegranate matte shade called Damask and applying it along the outer edge of the previous shade in order to blend the two together. Then I'm finishing up the blend with the pinky orange matte shade called Hybrid. Using the same brush, I'm sweeping this shade along the outer edge of the previous shade, creating a nice gradient so that the shadow fades lighter as it gets closer to my brow. Next, I'm taking this clean, fluffy blending brush and very gently sweeping it around the edge of the shadow just to blend everything a bit more. After I'm done blending, I'm creating a half-cut crease with the Plouise base and Morphe JH42 brush. Then I'm taking some more of the darkest shade we used called Shakespeare and applying this to the outer V so that there aren't any harsh lines in that area. Next, I'm filling in the blank space we cut out with the beige shimmer shade called Belle of the Ball using the Morphe M508 brush. Now, to blend the outer V with that light shimmer shade we just applied, I'm adding some of the shade Dark Night, which is a metallic maroon, in between those two shades. Now let's move on to the face makeup. First, I'm applying the Urban Decay All Nighter Primer. Then, for foundation and concealer, I'm using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation and Concealer in the shade 20 in. For the foundation, I'm applying it all over my face, including my neck, and for the concealer, I'm applying it mainly underneath my eyes, but also to the center of my face as well. To blend that in, I'm using a damp e.l.f. Total Face Sponge and using pouncing or dabbing like motions. Now, to set the concealer in place, I'm using the Urban Decay Ultimate Brush Off Translucent Powder, which I'm patting underneath my eyes using a slightly damp Morphe sponge. Next, it's time to add some warmth and dimension back into the skin, so I'm contouring with the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Bronzer. I'm using the Morphe JH04 brush to apply this to the hollows of my cheeks, the top edge of my forehead, my jawline, and along the sides of the bridge of my nose. Then I'm just cleaning up and defining the contour on my cheekbones by cutting it with a translucent powder. For highlight, I'm using the Sigma Chroma Glow palette in the shade Peaceful, which I'm applying to the highest points of my face. Then, I'm swooping away the excess powder underneath my cheek contour and applying the RF face powder in Nymphaea as blush to the apples of my cheeks. After setting the makeup in place and melting the powders down for a skin-like finish with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, I'm going back to the eyes and first applying shadow to my lower lash line. I'm simply repeating the same steps I did in the beginning and applying the shade Shakespeare closest to my lash line, then blending that out with the shade Damask, and completing the gradient with the shade Hybrid. Now I'm highlighting my inner corner with the Belle of the Ball shade from the Cor-de-Rosa palette, and then I'm curling my lashes with the Kevyn Aucoin lash curler, applying the Perversion mascara, and popping on some Ace Beaut lashes in the style Dreamer. To blend those lashes in, I'm applying the Longwear eyeliner pencil by Sigma, and then I'm applying mascara to my bottom lashes. Finally, for lips, I'm first lining my lips with the Beauty For Real lip liner, and then I'm applying the Sigma Beauty Lilac Wine lip gloss. And that completes this rosy look using the Sigma Beauty Cor-de-Rosa collection. You can use my discount code TheTaylorSheree for 10% off your purchase at sigmabeauty.com. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.